everybody, it's Cassie and welcome to my channel. Today is going to be more of a relaxed setting. I'm just leaning back on the couch, chilling. We're going to talk about the first half of the year's 5-star predictions. I have 6 books here, one for each month. My goal for 2020 is to read one book that comes out during that month, and I am hoping it is going to be a 5-star read. One book in particular that is coming out in January is A Heart So Fierce and Broken. It is book 2 to A Curse So Dark and Lonely. I am not going to read that synopsis to you because it is the second book, but I will read this one to you so you get an idea of what lies ahead. Cursed by a powerful enchantress to repeat the autumn of his 18th year, Prince Rain, the heir to Emberfall, thought he could be saved easily if a girl fell for him. But that was before he turned into a vicious beast hell-bent on destruction, before he destroyed his castle, his family, and every last shred of hope. Nothing has ever been easy for Harper. With her father long gone, her mother dying, and her brother constantly underestimating her because of her cerebral palsy, Harper learned to be tough enough to survive. When she tries to save a stranger on the streets of Washington, D.C., she's pulled into a magical world. Harper doesn't know where she is or what to believe. A prince, a curse, a monster. She spends time with Ren in this enchanted land. She begins to understand what's at stake. And as Ren realizes Harper is not just another girl to charm, his hope comes flooding back. But powerful forces are standing against Emberfall, and it will take more than a broken curse to save Harper, Ren, and his people from utter ruin. The only reason why I want to read part 2 is because of a side character that is in this book. So that is why I am ready to get into A Heart So Fierce and Broken. My next 5-star prediction is going to be in February, and that is of Curses and Kisses. It says, for Princess Jaya Rao, nothing is more important than family. When the loathsome Emerson clan steps up their centuries-old feud to target Jaya's little sister, nothing will keep Jaya from exacting her revenge. Then Jaya finds out she'll be attending the same elite boarding school as Gray Emerson. What is up with the name Gray? And it feels like the opportunity of a lifetime. She knows what she must do. Make Gray fall in love with her and break his heart. But much to Jaya's annoyance, Gray's brooding demeanor and lupine blue eyes have drawn her in. There's simply no way she and her sworn enemy could find their fairy tale ending, right? His lordship Gray Emerson is a misanthrope? Misanthrope? I have no idea how to pronounce words anymore, you guys. Thanks to an ancient curse by Rao matriarch, Gray knows he's doomed once he's turned 18. Sequestered away in the mountains at St. Rosetta's International Academy, he's lived an isolated existence until Jaya Rao bursts into his life, but he can't shake the feeling that she's hiding something. Something that might have just to do with the rose-shaped ruby pendant around her neck. As the stars conspire to keep them apart, Jaya and Gray grapple with questions of love, loyalty, and whether it's possible to write your own happy ending. I love the cover of this. I think this is going to be a fantastic read, and I am looking forward to it. March, it may change depending on how this book is released because I don't buy a lot of ebooks. I would actually prefer this to be a physical copy, so we'll see what happens. This book is called The Raven and the Dove. It is an epic fantasy retelling of Tristan and Isolde. I'm probably saying that wrong, as I do so many other words. A princess longing to be free. On the dawn of her courtship trials, Princess Lena Athenis knows she should be focused on winning her perfect mate. Yet her thoughts wander to the open sky, waiting at the edge of her floating kingdom. One final adventure calls. Upon fleeing the palace, the last thing she expects to find is a raven prince locked in a death match with a dragon. Okay, this has just gotten even better. A bastard aching to belong, revealed son of a dead king, Rafe, I like that name, I doubt I'm saying it right, would do anything for his beloved half-brother, Prince Lysander Titanus, including posing as him in the upcoming courtship trials. When a dragon interrupts their secret exchange, he orders his studious sibling to run. After suffering a fatal blow, Rafe is saved by a beautiful dove who possesses forbidden magic just like him. Fate brought them together, now destiny will tear them apart. Unknown to the world above, the foggy sea, 10,000 feet below, a young king fights a forgotten war. He believes Lena the queen prophesies to save the world, and with the help of his favored spy hidden deep in the highest ranks of the Dove royal house, he will stop at nothing to have her. 3 shocking betrayals, 2 star-crossed lovers, 1 unforgettable journey. If you like fierce heroines, brooding heroes, forbidden romance, and action-packed magical adventures with twist, you'll never see this coming. Don't miss The Raven and the Dove. I don't want to miss this book. I truly hope it comes out in physical copy. As of right now, on Goodreads, it's just saying it's the Kindle edition, so hopefully it's coming out in physical copy. So this may or may not be my 5-star prediction read. I may end up finding something else, and if I do, I will for sure let you know and give you an update on this first part of the 5-star predictions. For my April 5-star prediction, it is going to be The Perfect Escape. This sounds like it is going to be a very fun read. Love is a battlefield in this hysterically fun rom-com debut. It is a techno-zombie survivor thriller by banter and plenty of heart. Now that sounds pretty good. This book is about Nate Jaewoo Kim, who wants to be rich. When one of his classmates offers Nate a ridiculous amount of money to commit grade fraud, he knows that taking the windfall would help support his prideful Korean family, but is compromising his integrity worth it? Kate Anderson wants a fresh start, away from her controlling father. She fantasizes about escaping to New York, where she can pursue her dreams. But how can Kate get there when she can't even buy dinner without his approval? Worlds collide when Nate and Kate meet at the zombie-themed escape room where they both work. As sparks fly, fate steps in. A local tech company is hosting a weekend-long survivalist competition with a huge cash prize that could solve all their problems. The real challenge? Making it through the weekend with their hearts intact. This sounds so cool. A zombie escape room. That is something I would like to try to do. I am very looking forward to this, as it sounds like it is going to be a very entertaining and cute book. For May, I have chosen Of Silver and Shadow. It says rebellion is a deadly game. I was unsure about the book for May, so this is the one I ended up going with. It says Ren Collins is a silver wielder, a dangerous thing to be in the kingdom of Erdis, where magic has been outlawed for a century. Ren is just trying to survive, sticking to a life of petty thievery, card games, and pit fighting to get by. When a wealthy rebel leader discovers her secret, he offers her fortune to join his revolution. The Kavat, she won't see a single coin until they overthrow the king. Behind the castle walls, a brutal group of warriors known as the King's Children is engaged in a competition. The first to find the rebel leader will be made King's Fang, a right hand of the King of Erdis. And Adley Fair is hunting down the rebels one by one, torturing her way to Ren and the rebel leader and the coveted King's Fang title. But time is running out for all of them, including the youngest prince of Erdis, who finds himself pulled into the rebellion. Political tensions have reached a boiling point, and Ren and the rebels must make their throne before war breaks out. This does sound really cool, but like I said, I was torn on which book to choose, as there was another one I did want to try to give 5 stars to, but I just wanted to do one for each month, so I probably will try to pick up that other book that I was hoping to read. One thing about all these books, they have a lot of words that I cannot pronounce. I am horrible at speaking. And the last book for the month of June is Seasons of the Storm. Now this cover looks so awesome. I love it. This one does have a very short synopsis compared to all the other synopses that I have read. One cold, crisp night, Jack Summers was faced with a choice: live forever according to the ancient magical rules of Gaia, or die. Jack chooses to live. In exchange, he becomes a winter, an immortal physical embodiment of the season on Earth. Every year he must hunt the season who comes before him. Summer kills spring, autumn kills summer, winter kills autumn, and spring kills winter. Jack and Fleur, I like that name, a winter and a spring, fall for each other against all odds. To be together, they'll have to escape the cycle that's been forcing them apart. But their creator won't let them go without a fight. This sounds so cool. It feels a little insta-lovey, but I'm quite curious to how the author is going to have that written and how it's going to go. I'm wondering if it's going to kind of be like Serpent and Dove. You got the witch and the witch hunter. You know, they're not supposed to get along. One is supposed to kill the other. And it just makes me wonder if it's kind of go along that direction, which I'm kind of hoping. I'm very curious to read all the tension that may go down, all the angst. I'm quite excited. Let me know if you have heard any of these before, and if you haven't, if you are interested in reading any of these now. And if you want to do a buddy read, let me know, because I would like to read each of these in those given months. It may or may not happen, but I would like to read these books by the end of 2020. This is part 1. There is going to be a part 2, because when I looked all these books up, let's see, I made my list. September, October, November, and December had very few books to choose from. And I know later on down the road we will hear more about books coming out during those months. So I am going to wait until probably May, most likely May or June, to see what books are coming out in those months, because I already have in July and August written down, and I am quite excited about those. But I'm excited to see what's coming out in those last 4 months. So thank you all so much for watching this video. This is my first 5-star predictions of any year. I hope I can do this. I hope I can get the books as they come out and read them. That is my plan. I want to read more new releases in the years. I want to read more newer books instead of all the backlist titles, which I do love, and I do love reading, don't get me wrong. But I want to read more new upcoming releases, especially now that I'm working in a bookstore, because I want to be able to help the customers, recommend books, and you know, help them find what they want, or for somebody else. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know which books you are excited for in 2020. Chat down in the comments, like, subscribe. I will talk to you in the comments and in the next video. Bye!